They arresting you for a non-victimless crime?
Oh great, for a moment I actually thought I had a First Amendment Auditor on my hands here. Although it did take him a while, dead air, to get just a little bit too close to the traffic stop, or the investigation if you will. This can be remedied by the police officers telling him to step away from the crime scene, right? But here's the thing, he opened his mouth, so now he's part of the story. And here enters the Frauditor. Also, what did he say?
Were they arresting you for a non-victimless crime?
Yeah, I thought he said that. A non-victimless crime. So a crime with victims, right? Was that what you're trying to say, or did you just do a dumb? Sound like you did a dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb.
Corporate policy? Hope you didn't give them permission to search you. Don't steal their stuff.
Look at you, being busy cop baiting. I mean, you are now trying so hard to get noticed by the police officers. What's the matter? Are you attention whoring? This is such a useless endeavor. First of all, it's none of your business. Second of all, it's none of your business. And third of all, you're just gonna be rude, aren't you? Because that's how you guys roll. You're basically live-action keyboard warrior trolls.
Mr. Taus and stuff is all going back to the police station with them.
Good for you, man.
Investigation. I just asked that you please keep your distance this way.
What's your name and badge number? 95 and no name. Coward. You got it.
You are truly an obnoxious little brat, aren't you? So what else is in your repertoire of dipshittery? I have this feeling I can turn you into a soundboard. It might happen right here in this video.
How do you guys like extorting innocent people for doing nothing wrong?
So, you know what happened here? You don't know if they did anything wrong. Here's the thing. Are you making up stories now? I mean, that kind of seems like right up your alley. Also, try better. I can't use it for a soundbite. It's too long. It's not snappy enough. Give me something better to work with.
Is that welfare check that much for you? Oh, it is. That's right. I did public records on your salaries. Whew. Wow. Overinflated. Just like your bellies.
Oh man, isn't it a sad fact that you are being completely ignored and you're trying so hard? Also, I just went further on in the video and I have a pretty spiffy soundbite I'm gonna play during your dead air, because even if this is a short video, there's a lot of dead air. Here it comes. Here it comes. Are you ready?
How do you guys like extorting people? How do you guys like extorting people?
No, I like that soundbite.
How do you guys like extorting people? 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 So what was the corporate policy infraction?
It should be less.
Hey Chubby, what was the corporate policy infraction?
Hey Chubby, why don't you pay attention to me? Come on, man. I'm standing right here with my camera.
How do you guys like extorting people? So what was the corporate policy infraction?
I don't have to release that to you. This is an official investigation.
No, you don't. I'll get it from the public records.
You know all the processes. You can do that if you
You know it, buddy. So how do you like extorting people? Is that
that wasn't me. That was him.
make you a real hero? You guys like calling yourselves heroes. I'm still waiting for the time you guys become one.
So how much straw did you have to use to build that straw man? I mean, which part of you are not part of this situation? Don't you understand, Frauditor? I mean, at some point, I do hope you lot get self-aware, because this frauditing is just utter nonsense. You know, you can record this stuff. Nothing really is going on. It's just a traffic stop with an arrest. But hey, you don't even know what's going on. You're just making up shit as you go along, or after the fact when you download, you know, the public records of this traffic stop. That is some top-notch world-improving business you got going there. Oh dear, he actually thinks he's important. And no, I ain't pulling that from my hatch. I got another video where he says this.
How do you guys like extorting people?
Oh, hold up, that's that's the wrong video. Here's the one I mean.
You have no idea who you're talking to, buddy. Sure hate to take your qualified immunity away from you. Sure would hate to do that. And Call you defendant in civil court. You don't want that.
Yeah, you seem very important with your platform of 21.8k subscribers at the moment. But here's the thing. If you paid attention in YouTube class, the amount of views is more important than the amount of subscribers you have. And it would seem you get about 5, maybe 10% of what you should be getting in terms of views. So your platform of spreading awareness is, well, first of all, done completely incorrect because you are a frauditor instead of a First Amendment auditor. There's a difference. And the sad fact that PayPal Patty is outpacing you. I mean, you should clearly be able to keep up with him. I mean, he should get twice the amount of views I have, and he gets like less than half the views I have. So maybe tone down a few notches, like all of them. And doesn't even mention that PayPal Patty actually gets a response from the police. You're just there, with them completely ignoring you. I want to say good job, but that would mean you have to do something.
How do you guys like extorting people? How do you guys like extorting people? Hey, heroes. Good morning, heroes. What'd they get you for, buddy? Infraction of their corporate policy? How do you guys like extorting people? Whatever you do, don't talk to them. They're not your friends. They're here to freaking extort you and throw you in a cage. How do you guys like extorting people? Get your lawyer before you say anything. How do you guys like extorting people? How do you guys like extorting people? And if you don't have a lawyer, the corporation will give you one for free and do a shitty job representing you. How do you guys like extorting people? How do you guys like extorting people? How do you guys like extorting people?
Okay, I do apologize for overusing the how do you guys like extorting people? I mean, it's such a funny soundbite to me. He constantly keeps saying it. Well, not as much as I added it, but hey, he might as well. The dead air is dead air, so I just completely extorted his dead air, I guess?
Is your welfare checks worth extorting people?
Oh, come on, now you're doing it on purpose. You're extorting the extortion.
True domestic terrorists of America, right here.
Oh, shut the hell up, you childish little dick flute. You know how you wanna spot a frauditor? His titles always has tyrant or...
How do you guys like extorting people?
And that's in the video. And domestic terrorist and, you know, all kinds of things that make absolutely no sense and just make sense in his brain. And I use that term lightly.
I'll follow you.
True domestic terrorists. How do you guys like big heroes extorting people? Overpaid bellies and overpaid welfare checks. Extorting people. How do you guys like extorting people? How do you guys like extorting people?
So, there you have it. Now, I'd like to say, I got a few comments about, don't lump in First Amendment auditors with sovereign citizens. I never did. I call these guys frauditors because they are not First Amendment auditors. There's a difference. So don't say I did that. I mean, I'm pretty sure First Amendment auditors, the legit ones, are not very happy with questions like these. The frauditors. And on that correctional note, we're gonna go to the YouTube endgame. See, I almost misfired there. So, for the YouTube endgame, don't incriminate yourself, but...
How do you guys like extorting people?
Maybe I shouldn't ask this at all. You know, let's change it to, how do you like to prevent people extorting people? That seems like a better idea for my comment section. And on that legality note, remember to tickle the bell and all buttons around it. Have a look at Ragical Place. We're almost at 1.6k. I got some spiffy stuff over there. I'm building, or rather improving a building. With Viking stuff right now. Anyway, bye-bye. By Odin's beard. It's a good thing we have the internet to have dumbs to laugh at in these trying times.